Paul, I know you're not the biggest fan of pre-season, so it'd be nice to get those 3 points underway on the opening day of the season.
Listen, everyone just wants to win games of football. Everyone wants to win their game on the first game of the season, and ultimately that's what we've done today. So very happy. It feels lovely, actually. It feels really, really nice to get back to doing our job.
You must have been absolutely delighted with the way that your team started.
Yeah, we came out the traps. Thought the crowd were up. The pitch was perfect. The weather was perfect, and we did really well first half. And second half, we spoke at half time about how difficult a second half can be when you're 3-0 up and you've been so dominant. And that proved the case. So, you know, listen, we're sat today with 3 points at the end of a tough game.
It was obviously a really intense, excited atmosphere at Playmore before kick-off. Did you say to the players that you need to make the most of this? Because it looked like they were all fired up.
I don't feel like I need to say that this year. I feel like the players we've brought in and the players who were here last year, the players who were here last year have learnt massively. And the players we've brought in, that atmosphere isn't new to them. It's not scary to them. It doesn't make them nervous. It makes them energised. And I really enjoyed this first. I was very rare. I sit down. I was pretty calm all the way through, to be honest.
Like I say, it's difficult when you're 3-0 up at half-time. Enfield were always going to try and make a game of it, and they did so. And James Hine came up with some important saves in the second half.
Yeah, Hammy done his job. He made a couple of the save from the header. Left-handed save from the header was his best one, because that would have been 3-2. I just felt that it's really interesting when you play at Playmore, because you don't realise it. It's really strong wind blowing straight down the pitch today. Enfield played very direct. I thought their biggest threat was their long throws, and they were very direct. And Enfield are a good team, by the way. You know, they've improved massively from last year, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. That's absolute credit to Gav at Enfield. They've improved massively, and we're Torquay United. No one's coming here and rolling over for us. We played to get the 3-0. It was great play. The third goal for the penalty, the movement and the pass from El, that's top play. You know, the finish from LD on his first one, and Youngy's goal. You know, we've played. We didn't get given those goals. We've earned those goals. And then second half, we had to do the ugly side a little bit. We spoke at half time. It's a copy and paste half time talk, isn't it? Of when you're 2 or 3 up, and it's Enfield had two choices. Are they going to 5 hours back on the bus and roll over and let us go and win 6? Of course they're not. They're going to come out and they're hurt, and they're going to come and have a go at us, and they did that, and credit to them. And we needed our goalie to make a couple of good saves. But I've got to be honest, I also thought we could have put it to bed as well. I thought we had some real good chances to finish the game off. I felt, and that's the first 90 minutes for a lot of boys. Now people can say, well, that's your fault, Paul, because you didn't play them 90 minutes in pre-season. We're Mikey Edwards is very structured, and he knows exactly what we're doing fitness-wise. So don't worry about that.
Matt Worthington, the skipper, got the man of the match award. He did leave the field just towards the end. I know it's very difficult to talk about these things immediately after. Any real concerns there?
Cramp. Yeah, cramp. No drama whatsoever.
And his replacement, Adrian Edwards. What can you tell us about him? Because he's figured in pre-season.
Yeah, he's trained with us all pre-season, and he's done so well, and he deserves to be part of the squad. It was a baptism of fire, bless him, and he looked a bit, like a puppy when he come on. But he's just turned 17, and he's got a lot of growing to do. What I will say, he handles the football and he's brave as a lion. So I like him. Listen, let's not put too much pressure on him and say he's going to play week in, week out. It's not going to happen. He's a development player, but he deserves his chance, and no drama putting him on for that. And I'm sure he would have loved it as well.
Well, thanks for joining us, Paul. Congratulations on the result today.
Thank you.